Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. It is thunderstorming, so if you hear thunder, you're welcome. Oh, my name's Maggie, by the way, BTW. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a catch-up Sunday. This time we're going to dive. I don't know. We're going to dive into womanhood as someone who's cisgendered. So, not that there's a million people that have the same opinions or different, whatever. But I just want to say shout out to mothers who've given birth, C-section, whichever. I've experienced some of the worst pain I've ever experienced in the past 2 weeks of my life. And now the thought, this is why I don't need to know any more information. I feel like if I didn't know any information, I would be okay with getting pregnant in the future. Everyone calm down. Okay, but I know too much about pregnancy to the point where I'm like, why do I want to do that? What is the benefit for me? Because then I have to deal with the problem, the child, for the rest of my life after that. And I've always been pro-choice, okay? And I wear a cross around my neck, okay? I believe in God, But he gave us free will. And I will stand on that. I will die on that hill, okay? All right? They will line me up, okay? Anyways, like I've been saying, shout out to mothers giving birth, C-section, what have you. We're having a bit of a storm. I have so on Thursday, first of all, went on a gorgeous double date with my boyfriend and his parents into a Ferris wheel. I did have a bit of an anxiety attack on the Ferris wheel because it was one of those carnival ones where it was just like aluminum seats with like a bar over you. And the weight limit was 450. Honey, I know we were over 450. So I was like, Lord, I am losing weight. Just please let me, please let me live. So that morning though, that Thursday morning, it's 8 a.m. I'm getting to work, I'm at my desk. I'm logging in. 8:05. The curse of fallopia decided to give me a little twist, okay? And not like, an actual twist, but it just felt like I have never experienced a cramp like that in my life. I've had cramps on my period, not often. I'm very blessed in that regard. Whenever I do get my period, I just kind of bleed, and that's, that's my symptom. I get a little emotional, who doesn't? But cramping to the point where I am hunched over my desk, sweating because I'm like, I don't know, like I have no heating pad. I didn't have any painkillers that day for some reason, even though I've been carrying them around with me everywhere. And also just I could not see the screen. I could not focus. And I wasn't nauseous or anything. I wasn't, didn't have a fainting spell or something. But and I ate breakfast, it's not like I was hungry or starving, but it just, oh my God. I had to text my boss and be like, hey, I know it's 9:00 and I just got here an hour ago, but I am cramping horribly. Can I please go home? And she was like, yes, oh my God, please. Later on that day, we have our one-on-one, and I'm laying sideways, okay? So imagine me sideways on the laptop, and she was like, why are you working? And I was like, ma'am, I don't want to take PTO. 1, 2, I just need to be horizontal. I need to be horizontal, and I could have worked. And I did, and I did work. But at work, you can't be horizontal. Especially, I was wearing a dress, I don't want to be showing my hoo-ha. Not that anyone's in the office, but, So, she's like, you're so silly. But that was oh, guys, what the heck? I think we need to unionize. I think we need to unionize as women who experience cramps. I'm not sure who we're I mean, God, I guess, biology, whichever way, whoever will answer us first, you know what I'm saying? What the heck? How? Okay, riddle me this, everyone. Riddle me this. I read years ago that the digestion process was actually painful, but your body chooses to ignore it. Hey, how about also choosing to ignore cramps? You know what? Hey, can we do that too? Can we throw that little update package in? Like, what? Who rendered this? Who designed this body? Because I don't want it. The cramps. I like my body, by the way. But it was like, that's just insane. So, shout out women. Okay? Men, I don't know. Be nice. Be freaking nice. Okay? How about that? Be nice. Because to be a woman is to perform and to suffer through pain. Okay? You guys get to be like put under for the simplest things while I'm getting stuff shoved up my hoo-ha and they say, take an Advil. You take an Advil and get oh, sorry. I won't get too into it. But that really pissed me off. Okay. That really just pissed me off because I was like, why am I having cramps? So I'm seeing my doctor at the end of the month for another reason as well. So we're at the stomach area, right? Now, below the belly button, ovaries, right? But above the belly button, pancreas, gallbladder, liver, stomach, right? Like your actual stomach, Yeah, I have woke up multiple times at 3:30, literally like exactly on the dot, because I look at the time in case I die. I don't know. I don't know why I look at the time. I look at the time to like calculate, to just be like, okay, I woke up at this time. Mark that down. I don't write it down. I just write it in my head. And like I am once again keened over. Okay, I am like, I can't move. I try to do deep breaths. It hurts. It kind of hurts to do deep breaths, okay? And and when I'm walking like this. Okay, I'm walking like this because if I stand straight up, mama, oh no, I don't want to do that. No. All my organs want to be like this right now. So that hasn't happened in a while. Mostly because I Googled, what the heck is this? Because my doctor I can't see until the end of the month, which really pissed me off. But what are you gonna do about it? I got an emergency room less than 2 miles away. So like, I'm not worried, in case something happens, I'll go. But, I want to do my primary care first because it's cheaper in the US. Anyways, sorry everyone. I will rant about healthcare forever. But I love it. At the same time. I think it's very interesting. So I read about like, upper stomach pain, and it's saying like pancreatitis. Okay. Gallstones. Okay. Pancreatic cancer. And I know someone's mom who passed in my life, like the first year I started college. And so that really just kind of struck me differently because it came up our senior year of high school, and she was gone, I think, by the end of the year. And it was just, it came and it went. So that really scared me. I had that in the back of my mind. So, and it says like to help with this pain, drink water, non-carbonated drinks, drink water, tea, no soda, no alcohol, basically the Mormon diet, and like no, like every food has to be low fat. And according to like a low fat diet, it is 30% of the calories. So if there's 100 calories, there could only be, or I guess 3%. I'm messing up my math. Anyways, every 3 grams, guys, what the heck? I'm confusing you too. For every 100 calories, there can only be 3 grams of total fat. That's considered low fat, okay? So now I'm like looking through everything, and that week I decided to do veggies and dips because I love chips and dips, but I wanted to eat veggies, be healthy. And all of the dips were high fat. I mean, they were good fats, peanut butter, avocado, hummus, but they weren't. I was like, I think to a point your body can understand healthy fat and unhealthy fat, but I wasn't going to risk it for the biscuit with my body, I was in pain. It was okay. I had to take a hot shower, put on Vicks. I think I took, like 2,000 milligrams of ibuprofen or acetaminophen, not ibuprofen. And those are 2 different things. Okay. Let me do a quick thing. Okay. So ibuprofen is an NSAID. What's an NSAID? Okay. That is a non-steroid. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because who asked? Who asked for me to explain this to you? Non-steroid, I forgot what the A stands for, inflammation drug. Okay. Anti-inflammatory. Oh. Non-steroid anti-inflammatory drug. Guys, I figured it out. On my own. Okay, that's ibuprofen. Good in most cases. Decreases fever, decreases pain. That's great. Bad in stomach cases because it can cause stomach cancer, ulcers. I meant to say ulcers, not cancer. And just kind of stomach upsetness because you should take a full meal and like a full glass of water with it. And I learned that the hard way. I remember like the first time I got that pain, I grabbed ibuprofen and I think it lasted longer. Then as I'm doing, research of like the low fat diet and everything, it said to grab acetaminophen because it's not an NSAID. And I was like, oh, so it won't hurt my tummy wummy. And that's what I did. And immediately, I'm talking like those liquid gels bursted open in my mouth and it found the source within like 10 minutes instead of an agonizing 45 minutes. And that's including the shower. That's me popping the pills, huddling over to the shower, turning the shower super hot because at this point I just want to burn my skin off. I want to feel some other pain somewhere else so I can forget about like this predator pain. Like it felt creeping and pulsating out of me. Like it was not fun. I do not recommend that. Guys, be healthy. And I'm just like thinking like I used to just be crazy. And at the ripe age of 26, almost 27, I am breaking down. So if you are not a woman, if you don't identify with any of that nonsense, please hug one that you know and be nice because we are fighting demons. Okay, we are fighting demons. And just be a little bit more empathetic and sympathetic. Okay, you may feel this pain or you may not feel this pain in your life, but just, try to visualize walking and it feels like a rock is punching your stomach from the inside. Okay, visualize that. Come back to me and say, oh, actually, I love that feeling. Oh, that's my favorite feeling, actually. You're crazy, okay? So I think that's all I have for today. Well, actually, I have one more thing. I did step on the scale, and I was at 295, and I was actually really happy. Last time we chatted about my weight, I was at 292, and I didn't weigh myself for 2 weeks, and I was nervous. because I also haven't been taking my medication because I feel like that's affecting my body in some horrible way. So I was like, oh my God, I'm just going to revert back. I'm going to gain so much weight in the next 2 weeks. I only gained 3, okay? And I have been walking like every other day. Some days I've recorded it, some days I haven't. But thank you for watching, the love and support. And you'll see me Wednesday, believe it or not, with a little treat. If I finish it on time. Okay, I'm sorry. I just started editing it this weekend and I was like, oh mama, that is a project. Okay, good night, Boston.